Stage 41 is the rear lower arms and the brackets for the suspension. The main thing to know about this stage is that the brackets have a raised edge and a flat side as well. So when you're fitting these, you need to realise which side is which. All the flat sides are going to face forward on the vehicle, and all the raised sides will face to the rear of the vehicle when they're installed. The next thing to do is to fit the 4 brackets to the chassis, and they're going to be going into these holes here on both sides of the chassis. So take a bracket and a type R screw and fit the screw through the centre hole of the bracket like this, and with the flat side of the bracket facing forward on the chassis, just screw that into place. Like this. This is how the chassis should look when the 4 brackets are in place. Again, just ensure that the flat side of the bracket is facing forward on the car. To finish up on stage 41, we're going to fit the lower rear suspension arms. These are marked left and right, so make sure that you know which one's which with a little L mark on the left hand side there. And you're fitting these 2 ends into the 2 brackets that you just installed, like this. And you're going to secure these in place with 2 type S screws, and they're going to be screwed in from the front to the rear, so they're going to be going in through the flat side of the brackets. Once the left side is in place, you can loosen the screw slightly if the arm doesn't pivot freely enough. So if it's a bit stiff, just loosen either of the screws until the arm moves freely. At the end of stage 41, you should have both of the lower suspension arms in place, and make sure they pivot freely like this on both sides. If they don't, just loosen either of the 4 screws to make sure that they move freely. Save any unused screws from this stage for future use.